They called him useless. They said he was a mistake, born with a heart condition and abandoned by his own family. This boy was left to survive in the corners of a village that had forgotten how to care. But heaven hadn't. His name was Noel. He was just 9 years old. He didn't ask for much, just a little food, maybe a warm smile. Instead, he got silence and hunger. Until one cold evening, something changed. A stray dog showed up, skinny, limping, tired. And yet this dog, whom Noel would name Mika, refused to leave his side. Every morning, Mika would bring scraps from trash bins, laying them gently beside Noel. Every night, he curled around him to keep him warm. Some said it was just instinct, but those who looked closer saw something more. Because the moment Mika appeared, things began to shift. One evening, as Noel struggled to breathe, his chest tight, vision fading, Mika barked, louder than ever. He dragged himself down the dirt road. He barked at door after door, pawing, scratching, crying out for help. Finally, one door opened. A nurse who had just moved into the area followed Mika in confusion. She found Noel barely conscious, lips turning blue. The next hour was a blur. She called emergency services. She used her training. And she kept whispering, "Hold on, little one. Just hold on." Noel survived. At the hospital, the doctor said, if that dog hadn't barked, he wouldn't have made it. But that's not where the miracle ends, because later, they looked for Mika to thank him, to take him in, to honor him. But Mika had vanished. And here's where it gets strange. Security footage from the neighborhood was checked. In every clip leading up to that night, no one ever saw Mika before. He just appeared when Noel needed him most. And in the hospital, as Noel began to recover, something happened that no one could explain. He had a dream. He said he saw Jesus standing at the edge of a forest, and beside him was Mika. Jesus knelt and said, "I sent him to you, Noel. He did his part. Now you must live, and never forget that you are not alone." When Noel woke up, he whispered through tears, he wasn't just a dog, he was sent. And from that moment on, Noel's life changed. He was adopted by the very nurse who saved him. He grew stronger. He started school, and everywhere he went, he told people about Mika. Not everyone believed him, but the ones who did felt something deep in their hearts, because deep down, we all hope someone sees us. And in Noel's case, God did. And he sent a dog to prove it. Sometimes the miracle isn't loud. Sometimes it walks on 4 legs and shows up when you need it most. This story isn't fiction. It's faith in motion. If you believe God still saves, even through the forgotten and the unlikely, let this story remind you, He never left. So be kind, be present, because the next time you see a stray dog, you might just be staring at one of His angels. If this story moved your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Comment what part touched you most. Like and share this story to honor Mika and every miracle we don't see coming. Subscribe to Asoni Lord for more real stories of hope, faith, and fur. We are more than a channel. We are a reminder that God still works.